Okay, I can see my fingers. Third time's a charm. Hey, Lori. Morning. Hi, Carla. How you guys doing? Hi, Julie. Let you peek at this a minute while I'm getting my box ready. Took me 3 times to get it to go live today. Ah! Robin, good morning. Hi, Lori. Hi, Stacy. Thanks, everybody, for stopping in. I got my Stampin' Up! Delivery yesterday. Good morning, Brina. I did not mail your thing yet, Brina. I will be mailing it today. So just in case you're looking for it. Thank you for sharing. How you guys doing today? Hope everybody is well. I got my Stampin' Up! Order yesterday a little bit late from Mr. UPS. And we are already involved in watching Star Wars, the newest Star Wars here. So, hi, Karen. So I wasn't able to fit in an unboxing. But I figured I'd do one today real quick so I could show you guys all the cool stuff I got. Another quick tidbit. Also got my paper pumpkin. I don't know if you guys have seen this or not. I didn't open one yet. Let me pop this open. This is the April paper pumpkin kit. How's the stamper guy's in school? This is so cool. But he's going to be back soon, I promise, because he misses you guys. He keeps saying, when am I making a video? This is really nice. I like this one. Congratulations. It's got some great fonts. Let me put this on something so you can actually see it. It's got some awesome fonts. That's not really helping, is it? Let's see. Let's see if white would help. They're really, like, playful. I like them. You're a lifesaver. That's so cute. I haven't seen this one yet, so this is really, really fun. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Robin. Thank you guys for joining. It's got these little birds, little seagulls. It's a really cute set. So this one just came yesterday as well. I haven't opened this yet. Oh my gosh, this is super fun. We did see a little bit of a preview of this at on stage. It was kind of like a couple cards, but these are really, really cute. If you haven't seen these, you're a lifesaver. Super fun. And then there's a little anchor. Oh, that looks like a little box. This has a lot of fun stuff in it. It's got cards. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different cards. And then a little box. That is super cool. Man, they like took the best of both worlds in this for everybody. For people that like cards. And then there's even little gift boxes. These are super fun. So I'll see if I can do a video with these later. In case you guys missed it. They usually put these out on the pre-order list. Usually they put, like, you can reorder the kits or reorder the boxes probably about 5 to 7 days after everybody else gets it. So I'll put a notice on there if they decide to, end of year's teacher's gifts. That's a great idea, Lori. Absolutely. I'll tell you if they end up putting the refills on for this. This one's really cute. It's called You Are My Anchor. So super, super fun. And also the one that is going to be for May, which is Father's Day. That looks really cool as well. Here from Missouri. Thank you. Hey, Tammy. All the way from the West Coast. I will be on again tomorrow, but I figured since I got my box of goodies, I had to share them with you guys. So, okay. So here is my box. I'm going to open it up, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to set it on the side here because I moved my camera way down so it would be more clear. Everything looks like it's in much better focus. So, looks like a good project for the Rainbow Stamper guy. Yeah, you got that right. He'd be all over that one. You know that. Okay, so I got a lot of cool stuff, but I'm going to show you first. I got the new ink colors. I'm so excited. Look how fun they are. They're so bright, like a bright rainbow. I love them. So these are all in the new new style. So I'm going to show you real quick because the one that I had, I didn't have anything to stack it on. Ooh, whoopsie. Got a little crazy with my scissors there. I'm going to pull this off anyway because that way you can just have the labels. But what I usually do is I pull this extra tab off, like the one that holds them down, because I think it's a little bit easier to get the strips off that way. But if you guys notice, so they have 5. They have all the different languages, and then they have a blank one. So just in case you didn't see this, they have one for you to put on the front here. So the Grapefruit Grove. Oh, I'm so excited to have these. The Grapefruit Grove will go onto the front. Oops. Just like it would with the old pad. So this is the old pad, so it has the same thing on the front with the name. But then what we used to do when we had these was we would cut like whatever extra language you didn't need, you would cut it off and then kind of slip them in there into the line here. But what they did on the new pads is they actually made a blank one. So you can peel this off. Let me pop this before, since I haven't opened this yet. They are a little tight when you first open them, just FYI, because you know, it's the first time they've been opened. So all you do is you open it like a compact, and then when you slide them, it does take a little bit to loosen them up. These actually are pretty loose. So it does take a little bit to loosen them up. And then what you do is you can put that little strip, if I can do this without dropping it, making a mess. You put the little strip right, oops, right in here. And sometimes I'll just like, oh, I goofed that one up. That was my own fault. Yeah, so I didn't put that in exactly how it should have. Let's see if I can get this out with my scissors. Or you could use your, oh Lord. See what happens when you do something live? It never know what's going to happen. So, all right, let's see if I can get this up. Gotta love it. See, it's really actually live. Can you tell? Because I never do anything correctly the first time. Well, almost never. Okay, there you go. So then all you do is you can take like your score. Ooh, touch that on it. You can take like your score and press it down if you wanted to, or your scissors, slide them in, whatever, or your paper piercer, just something, and you smush it down. The joy of doing things live. You got that right, girl. Under pressure. Exactly. That is exactly right, Lori. How did you know? So then you have your little piece here, but you could save these other ones if you wanted to. Like if you wanted to, you could put like another color on the back. If that way, if you put it in both ways, if you put it in backwards, you could see which way. But what I wanted to show you was with the new ones, where's my other one? These stack together. So it has these little dots here, and it has these little feet underneath. So these stack perfectly now, which is really cool. And they're very slim. They're definitely much more compact, and they actually stay together. Whereas these, when we used to stack them, they kind of stacked, but they kind of like slid off because of these little lips here, which are super. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to get rid of any of the pads that I have that are still current colors. I have a lot of colors I do have to get rid of. But these are definitely much, you can see they're much smaller in the bulk of them. They're a little slimmer. If you do have the Stampin' storing device, these will fit in there. They still fit in. And honestly, they fit in the box. Really, to me, I don't think you need to have something to push them forward, but that's just me. I wouldn't get anything. I just slip them in as they are. There's like a little bit of a gap, but you can still get to them just perfectly easy. So if you already have the Stampin' Storage, you can still use these in that. They work. If you also have the caddy that Stampin' Up sells, that is retiring, by the way. They will fit in there. They said they're a little bit looser, but they're actually working on a new caddy for that. So that, I think it's still like in the design phase. So they are going to be coming out with a new rotating storage device. I don't know if it's going to rotate. I shouldn't say that. They're coming out with something new. So anyway, I'm going to move this over a little bit. I just can't see the words just as much as I want to. Okay, so I saw something there about the inside. You never put the color label on the inside. You know why, Cindy? Ooh, I'm sorry, I'm shaking the camera. When I made, okay, so here's just a little FYI of why I did. You guys saw that I made these cards for that invitation that I did. And when I did a lot of these, I cannot tell you how many times, and I had to be careful because I ended up having to clean ink off of, that I dipped green into the lemon lime twist, and then I had lemon lime twist that I had to keep off. So that's why I put those in there, because it helps me to tell, especially when you have all three of them together, all three of the greens. They really don't look that similar, but when you're stamping downstairs and you're not in your regular element, they're kind of close. So this one, unfortunately, the garden green, I don't have a label for. I threw it away like a ding-a-ling. So I don't have a label for that. Oops, let me see. And move it back up again. So I was dipping this into the wrong thing. So I was contaminating. Now, I was able to save it. However, when you have these little color identifiers there, I think it makes it much easier to not do that kind of not so smart stuff. But could just be me. Sounds like something you would do. Yeah, that's pretty much when I'm like out of my, where I'm supposed to be stamping, I tend to do really stupid things. Since Christian's not here, I can say stupid because he doesn't like that word. because one time I told him it wasn't a nice word, so now I have to live with that fact for the rest of my life. So be careful what you say if you're a parent. So anyway, we have new in colors, Grapefruit Grove, lovely lipstick. It's really pretty. It's kind of like a pinkish red, but it's very vibrant. And I will say, I really like these colors. They really remind me very much rainbowy. I really, really like that a lot. Yeah, Lori, that's like a bad thing you don't want to pick up, right? This is Pineapple Punch, super vivid yellow. And again, these are all so pretty. And oh my gosh, they're super pretty. Very, very bright. And then we have Call Me Clover, or Call Me Maybe. That's what I'm going to be calling this one from now on, just so you know. I'm going to try to spare you my horrible singing, but sometimes I can't help myself. Good morning, everybody just joining. Thank you guys for sharing and the love and the hearts and everything. Blueberry Bushel. And this one, I'm going to always be reminded of my grandmother, because if I haven't mentioned this before, I am half Polish. So I call my grandmother Busha and my grandfather Jaja, or Jaji. And so bushel, I would sometimes joke with her with a bushel, and also with the bushel and a peck. So anyway, this is going to remind me of her, Blueberry Bushel. You know, a lot of people have said that reminds them of Yo-Yo Yellow, but I think Yo-Yo Yellow had like a slightly deeper hue to it, believe it or not. And I know the one thing, if you are on the fence with a lot of these, because I know a lot of people have mentioned like, oh, that looks like such and such color. One thing, when they put out these colors, eventually they give you the, I believe it's the RGB numbers. So basically, when we do our blogs and whatnot, we are able to, like, say if we wanted our blog header to be Blueberry Bushel, what we can do is we can find out the code for this, and then we can make it whatever color we want. So, oh, I knew you must have been a Polak there, Karen. And I say that with the loving affection, because that's what my grandfather would call himself. So please don't take it the wrong way. But what you can do is you can look up the RGB number. So say if you thought this was similarly close to Dapper Denim, it's funny because when you put them together, you think it's kind of close. It kind of also looks a little bit like navy, but the navy's a little darker. And then we used to have another color called Not Quite Navy, which really seemed very similar, but it was kind of in between these two. So they really are a slightly different shade of either the hue is deeper, or it's brighter, or it has like a little bit more red or blue, or whatever the case may be. But they do, I know that I've had a few people say they do look similar, but if you wanted to see the difference, if you didn't actually have them, you could type in the code to see the different yellows. So that is pretty cool. They do give us the codes to share, which makes it pretty fun to be able to like make this custom to whatever it is that you're doing. So anyway, as you can see, I wanted to unwrap these so you guys could see. They do nest together. So if you wanted to take a lovely picture, or get yourself, now granted I put all my labels on, get yourself a really good idea of what colors might look good together. Look how good those look together. They're beautiful together. But what I usually do is I will grab, like, for example, we'll say Dapper Denim and Lemon Lime Twist and Berry Burst. Be careful though, because Dapper Denim is leaving. And what I'll do is I'll grab some stamp pads and put them together. And a lot of times that's how I'll come up with new color combinations. So that is pretty fun, because you can see things and be like, maybe I want a little darker green, or for example, if you wanted to have like Tranquil Tide would be another one. If you wanted something with darker, and Fresh Fig, which is a great combination, but then you wanted to lighten it up, and Powder Pink. So those look really pretty together as well. What brown? You know what, Fran? I'm going to tell you what. Chocolate Chip is probably one of my least used colors, because to me it has too many red undertones. So honestly, I am not a huge fan of Chocolate Chip, and I know that's probably going to break some people's hearts. I love Early Espresso, and I'm being 100% honest. I use this more than anything. I hardly ever use Chocolate Chip. You know, guys, I do pride myself on being honest. I would never tell you something or make something up or make you whatever, but yeah, they did retire it. So I like Soft Suede as well. Soft Suede and Early Espresso. So there, I will share those with you again before we're finished here when I show you the rest of the stuff. But basically, there are a lot of colors that are retiring. I will share them with you. And then they brought back Mint Macaron. They brought back Coastal Cabana. You see, I still have my old one and my marker and my re-inker. So I'm so excited about that. And what else did they bring back? Something else. mint macaron, and I can't remember what the other one is. I have the list though. I can share it with you. So anyway, these stack. They're really slim. They go together really nicely. So you can make your color combos and see what you like. So let me move this on the side. So let me show you. I just have to grab a couple quick things. And I want to show you some things that I got to go together. So I did get the animal outing. This is a really fun one. Poppy Parade, thank you. It's sitting right here in front of me. Poppy Parade, that's one that's coming back as well. I got this, which is super cute. I got Peaceful Reflection. And these are ones that I either won or earned at on stage. And then I got Rooted in Nature. I love this set. So what I did was I went ahead and ordered the framelits that go along with these, which you don't really necessarily need to have. However, happy Tuesday, Patty. All right, so Bunny, no sound. Does everybody have no sound? Or is that just a Bunny thing? You might have to go back out and go in again. Sometimes that happens, so I apologize. I'm not really sure. If anybody else lets me know. Oh, for the cards I just showed. I used, going on your list. This is, this one here. If that's what you're talking about. That's Fabulous Flamingo. Okay. So try going back out and in again, Bunny. Sometimes that helps. So I got this that goes with this. It coordinates, so you can see all the stuff that it does. It has the tree, and it has this real. Oh, this is a. There's some really cool cards that you can make with this. If you see this one right here, there's this super cute card right here. It's a tone on tone. It's just a little note card, and what it does is it uses this tree, and then you cut it out. They did that. It kind of looks like, I think that's probably in the new Grapefruit Grove. So I'm going to do this actually for my card party coming up. So I will share that with you guys when I do it. And oh, the animal, I know I love the animals. They're so cute. That's okay, Bunny. Just go out and then hop back in. Sometimes that fixes it because Facebook is goofy. It's probably not you. It's probably Facebook. It's not loving people lately. So then the other thing, the reason that they introduced this stamp set was because they said a lot of people really liked Lovely as a Tree. And as we all know, there are a lot of counterfeit stamps and counterfeit everything else things out there. And people really wanted to have dies. So they kind of introduced this. They're not retiring Lovely as a Tree, but this is very similar with the trees. However, it does have dies to go with it. So I'm pulling all these off, which I don't usually do because now I'm not going to know where to put them back. Blackberry Bliss. Thank you, Lori. So these all have little dies, and then there's a couple other ones. So there's one that goes with this little branch, and the these kind of look like aspen leaves, but they also have a few that are just will give like a an impression. And I have something super fun to share with you guys as well. Speaking of impressions, they're coming out with a new embossing pad. And I can't wait to share that with you because I've seen some really amazing things done with it. And I was doing a little research yesterday. See if I can figure out a place to put, yeah, I botched this up. I was doing some research yesterday and I kind of found a couple really cool ideas. So basically when you do whatever it may be, I'm trying to think of something good. I'll see if I run across something. But when you do, like say you cut this leaf out and you cut it out with a framelit. But then you also have this one that you can give an impression with. You can use the impression folder and you can make these leaves be in the leaves without much effort. It's so cool. I know it probably doesn't make any sense what I just explained, but watching you, my list has started. Well, good for you, Cheryl. You got to start somewhere. But it's really cool. So there's a lot of really fun stuff that I really am looking forward to sharing with you guys, and things that I kind of have, you know, I kind of have to try to find a way to share things because some things, you know, Stampin' Up! Doesn't carry yet, and it's something that I really want to share with you. But now that they've come out with this pad, I can show you like a whole another thing that you can do. So, I'm going to make a video for that. Don't you worry. All right, so that's Rooted in Nature. So it has a framelit set, and it has a two-part stamp set. And this is clear. So you can get it in clear or in wood. This we made an awesome card with. I love this. This right here sold me. I didn't even need to see the rest of it. The tree ring sold me, and it has some beautiful fonts. So a lot of fun there. And this catalog, once you actually get yours, you will not believe how many ideas they have. There are at least 3 pages of ideas. They might not be all in the same place for this set. But even right here, you have this card, and you have this card, and that's just 2 of them on the cover. So there are lots and lots of ideas for this set in the book, not to mention what everybody has on Google and Pinterest and everything else. So, a tree ring. No, well, it kind of does look like a flower. I mean, it could be a flower, but it's a tree ring. It looks a little bit, also, you could use it as, see, thank you for, like a lily pad. So, if we have something froggy in here, we could use it as a lily pad. Barb, if you would like to get a catalog, all you have to do is send me, anyone on here, send me your full mailing address. Make sure you include your zip code, and I will add you to the mailing list. It closes on April 30th, so you guys should get your catalogs about mid-May. If I already have your list, if I have your address, you will automatically get one, okay? So this one is a really cool set. Connie Fitzgerald designed. It's called Enjoy Life. They have some incredible cards with these. I believe she has a son and a daughter, so she kind of did parts on each person in the sunset. Oh my gosh, guys, wait till you see that. They have this with the branches in the sunset, the grass in the sunset. Super cool. But these have really, really beautiful scripts and fonts and sayings. So I really thought this was beautiful. Very wake up, kick butt, repeat. I mean, how many times, if you're a mom, you know that is your life, right? So it has some beautiful scripts. So I got this for that. I can't wait to share this one with you. And let's see. Okay, so another one. Oh, I forgot one thing. Hold on. This all came as a bundle. So I also got, sorry, I digress. Going back to the Rooted in Nature set, these little things go with it. These are leaf trinkets, and they have them in copper. And then they had them in silver. And one side's like a little bit more brushed, and then it seems to me one side's a little bit more shiny. But you can add these to your cards as well, or your projects. They're super fun. Another thing that goes with that I completely got ahead of myself on, sorry, is this incredible designer series paper. It's called Nature's Poem. Let me share that with you. I'm hoping my phone battery doesn't die, so I might have to speed it up here a little bit. Wake up, barely make it, repeat. Girl, that is absolutely a true story. But you know what? You made it, so that's all you got. You just got to make it. Look at this paper. So cool. So this goes with the wood and has these colors, which you wouldn't think to put together for leaves, but they're so pretty. And then you have your other pattern. You have your ferns, which I love ferns. Actually, so my grandparents, my dad's parents, had a place in Western Maryland, in Oakland, and every year they had these beautiful ferns, and I was able to get a little one, and I planted it in my backyard. So it's like a little tiny, tiny fern, and it's barely hanging on, but you know what? It's coming back. So I'm hoping I have a whole little forest of them. And then you have this beautiful, it's like kind of like a, what would you call that? Like a gauze. Very pretty. And then the other side is leaves. And can you tell I'm so excited? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This, I don't know what this is. I remember, but I can't think of the name of it. But beautiful. And then the other side is this great, this would make a great background if you're a scrapbooker. Big old piece of wood. Looks like a tree trunk. Love it. And then the last one, last but not least, these pretty flowers. These are a little bit pink, and some of them are a little translucent. And then stripes on the other side. So cool. I love the stripes. And then, in case you don't know, one of the very, very cool things, why you never want to get rid of this little back paper that holds your paper stiff while it ships, is on the back, it always tells you exactly what it's called, Nature's Poem, and then it tells you all the colors that coordinate with this paper. So you don't even have to think, which I love, because for a while they didn't do this, or they didn't have it printed, or I might have thrown them away by accident. But I love these because they have all that. So make sure whenever you get your designer series paper, I always put mine in the 12 by 12 sleeves. Sarah shared that idea. And so it keeps them all together, nice and neat and straight. But that way you can also fit your little key back here so you know what it is that you have, the paper, and exactly what colors coordinate with it. So it makes it really, really effortless. Okay, so let me see if there's anything else I missed that was in that set. I feel like this, nope, that came with something else. Never mind. I feel like there was I think this, it's almost like a velour. Oh, it's velvet is what they're calling it. To me, it kind of reminded me of, like, you know, when people were in all those velour tracksuits back in the, I don't even know, 90s, 2000s. It's really pretty, though. Super, super pretty. You know, Lori, I should do a paper co-op because I have probably about 3 feet stack of paper that I have. I should do that. That would be a great idea to actually use it. As Kylie Bertucci says, you know, like chop it and use it or whatever her little logo is, which is a great idea. But this is a really pretty velour velvet, and then the other side is flat. So you really could use either side, but I don't know why you would skip on this side because it's so beautiful. So that kind of also went with this whole coordinating bundle. All right, let me move this over so I don't have a catastrophe. And moving on. Okay, this is another really pretty one, Lily Pad Lake. I think this card in different colors would be so cool with this. Heron or egret, I'm not sure which it is. It's interchangeable, I think. Love it, chop it. There you go, Teresa. Cindy, you know what? That is absolutely true, but that's a great thing. If you want to sign up as a demo, you can pick this stuff in your starter kit if you wait until May 2nd, I believe. So you could get this as part of your starter kit. You get to pick $125 for $99. Save some money. Just saying. But this is a Lily Pad Lake. Beautiful set. It also has a coordinating framelit set. This will be really cool as this, but in a totally different tone. And what I want to show you is these, because this is really what makes it. They showed us some really cool things at one stage that we could do with this. So they have these little, it's like little stripes. So you can either make these little stripes in your card, or you can use them and you could cut them out to add something. Oh, wait till you see the ideas with these. So cool. And then it has the heron egret. It has the sailboats, the lily pad. I'm thinking this is a circle sun, but I'm sure somebody will find some other use for it. And then it has 2 framelets that could frame your words, which is pretty cool. So you have that one, and then you do have the bigger one, which is really pretty. So you could use that here. You could put this one in the middle. You could even trim it down if you wanted to. You could cut the one side and then trim the other side in. So lots of uses for these. These are really cool as well. And you could use these probably with many other stamp sets as well. But I really love like all things water, like birds, water, beach, all that kind of stuff. You know, I love that. You had me at Banner Thinlit. So this is a great set. Can't wait to use this one and be able to share it with you guys. And I feel like that one might have had a paper. Nope, this one goes with the other one. Hold on. I think I'm getting a little delirious. Okay. I'll let you know if this one has a paper. It might or it might not, but I have to check the catalog. But I can't check it in front of you. Okay, so then we also have, this is a super fun hostess set. And basically you have this girl with no head. And people are like, why does she have no head? Well, it's because she's either holding the balloons or the cake or the book or the sign, which you can put stuff on, or probably a million other things that you could put in front of her, which I think was really cute. And then there's a couple different ways you could decorate her skirt if you wanted to, or you could make it plain, or you could add in your own, whatever you wanted to. But this one was really cute because it had some really pretty fonts and some really pretty, just like verses that are nice that everybody likes to have. Thank you to the graduate, you know, and you could break this up and put to the graduate on here, so that would be really easy. This is a photopolymer set, so it'd be very easy if you wanted to trim it up, trim it up and put it on the front here, but super cute. It's the mom from the Muppet Babies. There you go. There's my 80s girl. Exactly. Okay, so I have one more bundle to share with you, and this one is one that I really love. That is absolutely true. Sea of Textures. So cool. But the other thing that's so cool about this, I love the stamp set. It's absolutely gorgeous, but wait till you see the framelits that go with it. And kind of the same thing with the animals. That animal set I showed you in the beginning has an awesome set of framelits. They weren't available for pre-order yet, but they're, oh, so cute. Look at these. Sand dollars. 2 different sizes. Some coral. Seagrass. You can completely cut out your octopus. Another bigger coral. This one actually goes with that. And then this is a netting in addition to this other netting. So you could use a lot of these for backgrounds. First of all, Gorgeous Grunge is gone. Well, going to be gone, or is already gone. I could have missed the boat and maybe that retired before. But you have this and this and this, which would be great for backgrounds. But this, what you can do is you can take this. This was so cool. We're going to do this too at my card class on Friday. So what you do is you cut this out with like crumb cake. And then you lay it down on your, well, on your bigger, this one is my half sheet. You lay it down on your silicone mat. Once the piece is cut, you spread embossing paste on it and you let it dry and you crinkle it up and it looks just like an old rope thingamajiggy you would have on a boat. I'm sorry, I love boats, but I am totally not nautical. It is so cool. And right, and then you have starfish in the middle and your sand dollars. I also saw someone do this too, where they use the thick Whisper White, so it really has that feel. You could even cut this out 2 times and make it thick. Oh my God. So many possibilities with this one. I love, 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 love this set. This was one where I was like, I don't care how much it costs, I was buying this bundle because it was so cute. And then you have your little fish that you can cut out in the background. So if you had like a, I'm trying to think what colors are going to still be here. If you had like a Pacific Point layer, and then behind it you put Pool Party, and you could cut out the Pacific Point so you could have little Pool Party fish peeking through. So cool. Net. Thank you, Tammy. You would think I would know what a net is, but apparently I'm thinking of a net. Whatever. Anyway, don't mind me. I'm a little punchy. So this is a really cool set. This will be available as a bundle. If you buy it as a bundle, you save 10%. Hi, Lisa. Thanks for joining. This also has a beautiful, whoops, a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful designer series paper. So this one has these beautiful waves. You won't believe the amount of trash I'm throwing all over the room. Oh, thanks for joining, Cindy. It'll be up on the replay if you want to catch later. Has some pretty, like a very neutral background. We've got some bubbles, which the colors on these are absolutely gorgeous as well. And then a really pale blue, kind of like a, almost like a textured, like something you would paint your wall with back in like the 80s and 90s. You know, everybody did that. This is a really pretty one. Green on the other side. And I like the fact that these have something busy and then something soft. This is gorgeous. I love these 2 colors together. Really pretty. I believe that's Tranquil Tide and Crumb Cake. Yep. And then back here a little farther, we have this one with this nut. And this kind of looks almost like a tree ring too. So this, you could go either way with that. You could use that with your Rooted in Nature set. And this is another really pretty one. And it's kind of like a, this is what your paint looks like the first layer. After you put your second layer on, it'll look much nicer. But Fresh Fig, and then I believe this is Night of Navy. Let me see. Yep, Fresh Fig and Night of Navy. So again, it has all of the colors that coordinate with this. This is Tranquil Textures, everything on the back. That way you know effortlessly what to mix it with. And let me see. I have a couple more things to show you. They also reintroduced a triple punch. And this will be perfect for people who need a corner rounder. So look at that. All you got to do is stick it in. Corner rounded. So I know everybody was missing the Project Life one that we lost. And you can still use your envelope punch board to round your corners, but this one is really pretty. So you have your corner rounder. And then this one here, I believe, pokes a hole. Let me see. Yeah, so it puts a little hole. So if you wanted to make a tag, super idea for tags. And then this one on the other side, let's see if we can do this. I think this makes like, it's kind of like a fleur-de-lis, but not exactly. So really pretty. So you have your little 3 and your dot. So really cute. A lot of nice decorative stuff you can do with this. But most importantly, corner rounder. And then the other cool thing, which I did this by mistake when I was at On Stage, instead of putting this in, let me see if I can find a little tiny piece. And I'll show you what I did. Kind of did this by mistake, but it ended up being cool. What I did was, instead of putting it in like this to do the corner, I put it in straight. No, I think this might be too small to do it. Yeah. Hold on. Pause. Just talk amongst yourselves for a second. I want to show you guys this because it was really neat the way it turned out. I think this is big enough. Let's see if this is too big. Yep. A little too big. Where the heck did I do that? Now I know I did it before. I'm going to put it in like this. Son of a gun. Alright, I'll figure it out. I'm not going to torture you by doing this. So anyway, what it did was it made 2 little beveled ends on this, which was really cool. So if you put your, obviously I can't get my paper in enough, but if you put your paper in a certain way, you can see it made a really cool edge on it. So once I get the size figured out of what I did, I'll let you guys know. I'll get back to you on that one. But that one was Again, it has all 3 of those in one, and it does push down, so it's very easy to use. And let's see. Moving on, here is a super, super pretty. There is a suite that's going to be available for pre-order for you guys early. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, find my paper here. I'll tell you what it's called. It's called the Share What You Love Suite. So it's going to be available May 1st, and it has basically three different price points of things you can get. So you can get this really pretty stamp set, and then what it'll do is it'll have all the stuff in the bundle. It has a stamp set, Old Olive pad, Very Vanilla, Grapefruit Grove pad, some note cards, and a block. Then there's another bundle that's a little bit higher, so it has a pack of paper, it has 2 different stamp sets, Very Vanilla, some doilies, Grapefruit Grove, that pretty ribbon I showed you, and some pearls, and then you get free envelopes and a free embellishment kit. And then they have a third bundle, which is like the Super Mama bundle. And basically you get both stamp sets, the Very Vanilla, all the other things. But you also get an embossing folder. And you get this whole pack of Designer Series paper, which this, if you can tell, is a way thicker pack than a regular DSP pack. And then you also get a Statement of My Heart. This is Stampin' Up Statement of the Heart, but they kind of modified it a little bit. It's a stamp that you can earn free, and it is only going to be available during this. So after May 31st, it's gone. So I'll put this up on the blog later on. But this paper is so cool. And I want to share with you why, because... And this one here, so this just goes to show you. This is actually on the wrapper, okay? Because this one doesn't have a back piece in it. So what I will do with this is I will actually trim this out. And then the, I told you I put these in a 12 by 12. It's kind of like a scrapbook sleeve. We do carry those in the online store. So then what I'll do with this is I'll trim this out. And then I'll put some adhesive onto the back of it, and I'll stick it to the back of that. That way I have it with me, because again, this tells you all the colors that coordinate with this and what the paper is called. But this paper is really, really, really cool. It has some I don't know, what would you even call it? They look kind of like pearlized, but they're not even. It has like a little bit of almost like a heat embossed edge, and then the inside is like a pearlescent. So pretty. And these are 2-sided, so one side will be like super fancy, and then the other side will have something kind of a little bit more neutral. So again, so you get 4 sheets. And then this one, really pretty. This is all hand painted when they designed this. This is someone painted this and then they made paper out of it, which is just amazing. But this is really beautiful, has a lot of colors to choose from. And then the other side is this really pretty, it's got all these little different words, and it tells you all the flowers. So caladium, I believe that is, aster, but it's really pretty, chrysanthemum. So beautiful to go together, those two. And this one is kind of more similar to the first, where it has those little like iridescent parts of the flower and the outline. And then the other side, hi Reba, thanks for joining. The other side has this beautiful leaf pattern. And again, you do get 4 sheets of each, so it is a lot of paper. This one is, it's almost like a pearlized iridescent. And I'm glad the lighting is picking it up, because it really is cool in person, but sometimes things don't show up as well on here. It is just gorgeous. And then the other side has this beautiful leaf pattern. So a lot of these will be hard to choose from, but the good part is you get 4 pieces, so you could do 2 of each. And then you have these really beautiful stripes. And then on the other side of the stripes, you have these really pretty wildflowers. This is kind of reminiscent of the succulents pack that they had a while back, but really, really beautiful. Daisies, and I can't even know what half of these flowers are, but they're really, really pretty. If I took some time, I probably would. I think these might be all the flowers that they have in this one flower set that's coming out as well. And then the last but not least, there's these beautiful tiny little flowers. Again, they have that pearl effect to them, pearlized effect. And then the other side are the dots, which are so fun. Oh my gosh, this paper, and it's really it's very, very thick. It's definitely got a lot more weight to it than the regular Designer Series paper. So again, there's that whole stack. This is a very, you see, it's a very fat stack of paper. So I'm going to sit this with it so I don't lose it. And I'm going to put that into a 12 by 12 folder. Okay, so we're getting down to the nitty gritty. One thing I forgot to show you, of course. I always forget something. The Tranquil Textures. These are little sprinkles. These go with that octopus set. So if you want to make a shaker card, it's got a lot of little different doodads in there. Some of them even look like sea glass, which is really cool. And pearls, and they're all different colors. So you have that. Also went with that was the Night of Navy Baker's Twine. This is really pretty. And I also got some real red ribbon. Boy, saying that 3 times fast. Some real red ribbon. Oh my gosh. I think I had like way too much coffee today because I am entirely too excited. I think it's just the Stampin' Up stuff. Just like thinking of all the cool things I can make. All right, so I'm going to end up cutting this. I don't want to cut it. So this ribbon is really, really thin. As you can see. It's probably only like a 1/4 inch. It's got a nice shine to it though. It's very pretty and it's very, very soft. I think I did with my scissors. Cut a hole in it. Like a big ding dong. Oh well, that's okay. Got plenty more. And I also got these little pretties. These are the faceted dots. And they're Blackberry Bliss. There's a black. There is a mint macaron and the grapefruit grove. And then the other thing I want to share with you guys, and then we'll be coming to an end, and I will be back tomorrow, is, throw that box out of the way. These are the new paper stacks, okay? So, first of all, here's the in color cardstock. You guys saw these earlier. I'm going to see if I can remember the names of them. So these are the 2018-2020 colors. We have, I can already not remember the names, so I'm going to move these over so I can cheat. Pineapple Punch, Grapefruit Grove, Call Me Clover. I'm going to do that every single time. It's going to be so annoying by the time 2 years are over. Lovely Lipstick, and Blueberry Bushel. Aren't they pretty? Just like a beautiful rainbow of colors. I love them. So, so, so pretty. Okay, so these are the new in colors. And then I'm going to just go through these. And I'm going to let you guys go. So don't forget, if you want a catalog, send me your full name and your mailing address to rachthestamper@gmail.com, and I'll send you one out as soon as they're available. This is going to be the new neutral color pack. Okay, so you have Crumb Cake. Oh, no, that's not Crumb Cake. You have Sahara Sand, Crumb Cake, and I'm not going to be able to tell the difference between these two. I think this is Smoky Slate, and this is going to be the new Basic Gray, and then I believe, hold on, let me get my book out here so I can cheat a little bit. I think there's also a dark gray. Let's see, where's my color palette? I can't wait till I can open this book in front of you guys because there's so many great things in here. Gray Granite. So this is a new one. This is Gray Granite. Okay? Then you have Soft Suede and Night of Navy. And I believe Rich Razzleberry. No, this is another new one. Mary Merlot. This is a pretty deep wine color. And then again, Mossy Meadow is back for everyone who missed Mossy Meadow. Loved Mossy Meadow. Great color. And Early Espresso. So these are all the neutrals. Okay? So the reason they moved some of the neutrals was that way they were able to add in some other colors. Okay? Let me put this on the side. Now we have the Regals. All right, and these are, everybody knows crushed curry here on the top. So we have crushed curry. We have pumpkin pie. Let's see if I remember. Old olive. These are your standard fall colors here, folks. This is a new returning favorite, Poppy Parade. Look how great that is. Fall, right there. This is all the fall cards you're ever going to need to make. All those colors right there. Then we have, where am I? Nope, I'm wrong. That was not Poppy Parade. I take that back. That was Real Red. My fault. Real Red. And then we have Garden Green. We have Cajun Craze, Rich Razzleberry, and this is a new one right here. This is called Shaded Spruce. Really pretty color. This will be a great Christmas card edition as well. And one more is back here. This is Blackberry Bliss, right? Right, Blackberry Bliss. So these are your new Regals. Really, really pretty. All very deep, very rich. Sorry, I was reading those out of the wrong line. All right, that's more in color paper I got. And this one was a cardstock pack that goes with the Tranquil Textures. Okay, so now we have Subtles and Brights. And then that's it. And I will see you tomorrow. Blueberry bushel. I know. I like that one a lot. You just like it because it reminds you of your bushel, right? That's why I like it. Let's start calling it blueberry bushel. Okay, so we have mint macaron, petal pink, blushing bride. This is a new color, by the way, petal pink. Kind of reminds me a little bit of crisp cantaloupe, but crisp cantaloupe was a little bit more orange. So you can see the difference between the two. It's a little bit deeper. So it's reminiscent of crisp cantaloupe, though. I'm hoping a lot of people will like that. And then So Saffron. And Hallelujah. What do we have here? Is this the one what am I in? I'm in the subtles. Am I telling you the right one? This is Pool Party. And then we have a new one, Balmy Blue. So Balmy Blue is beautiful. And then we also have another one, and this one is Mint Macaron. You know what? I fibbed. One of these is a lighter color. This is the new Soft Seafoam. I don't have this ink color yet, so I'm not really as used to it, so I apologize. Soft Seafoam. It's very, very pretty. This is kind of replacing the Soft Sky, which I'm really sad to see go. I love the Soft Sky. Then we have Pear Pizzazz. This is another new one, Highland Heather, beautiful purple, beautiful, beautiful purple, and Calypso Coral. So let me bring these in. And I promise, eventually I will know the names of these because that's like my thing is knowing color names. So I'll practice them. But look at all those beautiful colors, all super, super soft. Really the only bright one, honestly, is Calypso Coral. And then the Highland Heather is a little bit deep, but they're a gorgeous collection of colors. And last but not least, we have the Brights. These are going to be like a rainbow of Skittles because they are so fun. Just look at that from the side. It's like a rainbow. Okay, so you have here your, I'll tell you the right ones, Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, which if you have Flirty Flamingo in color, this is now a core color, so this will be staying, which is awesome. I know I'm still a little sad about the Dapper Denim myself. Okay, Coastal Cabana. Hallelujah. This is the color I have been waiting for to come back since it retired in 2015. So there is hope. It only took 3 years to get this back. I love, 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 love Coastal Cabana. Truly one of my absolutely all-time favorite colors. But we also have this new color. This is called Granny Apple Green. I'm telling you, it's kind of crazy because I call my dad's mom Granny. So I got Granny Apple Green. I have Blueberry Bushel, which is going to be Blueberry Bushel. Everything I'm thinking about is got to do with my grandparents that are no longer here. So see, they're visiting me via cardstock. How awesome is that? Makes me think about them all the time. And this is a new one as well. Mango Melody. So that's really pretty. And then we have Bermuda Bay. And what's this purple one called? This is Gorgeous Grape. Everybody's going to love this color because people were desperate for purples. So now you have two. You have Highland Heather and you have this Gorgeous Grape, which is so purpley. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And we have, what is Melon Mambo? And we have Pacific Point, and then rounding it back out is the Poppy Parade, which this was, I think this was like one of the very first times that they did in colors. I think this is all the way back from like 2010, if I'm not mistaken. So, sometimes it takes a while, but, oh my gosh, Dawn Griffith is watching me. I feel like I am so honored. Dawn Griffith, I cannot believe it. I think I have to stop the presses because I'm about to fall off my stool right now, Dawn. Holy cow. I feel like a celebrity almost a little bit. Rich Razzleberry. That was in the Regals, and I probably called it something by mistake. That is in the Regals. It is still there. And really, I am still so, like, stunned that Dawn Griffith is watching this live. I'm about to have a conniption. Okay, so those are the Brights. And they're all really, really fun. Great colors. I mean, a lot of great rainbow color stuff. I know! I feel like a celebrity, Lisa. I can hardly contain myself. Yes! Glitter Pit Dawn! Can you believe it? Somebody, first of all, I just have to share this with you guys real quick. Somebody told me the other day that an idea I did on Instagram, they actually demonstrated it at On Stage in Canada, and I about passed out when they told me that, because they said Rachthestamper designed it, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm famous in Canada, which is better than nowhere. But Debbie, Dawn is a huge crafter. She has a, oh my gosh, you have to look her up, Dawn Griffith. She makes some amazing projects. So She's up there with Tammy White and Angie Judah and, oh goodness, Connie Stewart. All those ladies, like all the ladies that are amazing. Hey, Avenel, nice for you to join. Thank you. Okay, so anyway, that was the Brights collection. So that about wraps up everything I did. Can't wait till I get to just, yeah. That, Lisa, I don't know when that's going to happen, but I think if I did, I would probably have like a total meltdown. That's right. Yes, she is so awesome, Janice. Thank you guys so much. That's so nice of you. You guys are all so kind. You're going to make me cry. And I'm not even joking when I say that. So seriously, Stampin' Up! Catalog. If you guys need one, all you have to do is send me your full mailing address. I'll be happy to send you one. If you're not on my newsletter list, send me your email, and basically that just gives me permission. I'll add it to you. I usually send one out like once every other week in case anything crazy happened. Otherwise, I want to mention Canada's better than nowhere. That's right, Sandra. I'm big in Canada. And there's new stuff added to the clearance rack. A lot of framelits. So if you guys are like looking for framelits to be on sale for something with your stamp set that you might already have, there's a lot of stuff, but you got to get while the getting's good because it is not going to last long. There's some paper, some designer series paper. I believe the autumn harvest paper is on there. Painted harvest, painted autumn. One of the two of those. That is on there. Lots of cool stuff. And I think they're making room for things they're going to be getting rid of. So if you, again, are interested, I know that a couple people said they have a super big wish list. So all you have to do is if you sign up as a demonstrator, you can get a lot of this stuff. Look at all these cool things you can get. You get it for free. You can get stuff ahead of everybody else. So thank you all for stopping by. I hope you loved all these. No, I'm going to end with this. Not mint macaron. That one's not an in color. But I'm going to end with these little in colors here. So again, all these are going to be available very soon for you guys. They are going to put that Share What You Love bundle out a little bit early. That'll be available May 1st. We'll put all the details of that on my blog. But I will see you guys tomorrow at 9:30. We will make a card. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do yet, but we'll make something. So I'll see you here tomorrow, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, if I don't pass out since Dawn Griffith was here watching me. There goes your tax refund. Tisha, I spent my tax refund a long time ago. So this is like next year's tax refund I'm already spending. And if you guys missed anything, this will be available for the replay. All you have to do is go back and watch. You can see all the new in colors and everything. Thanks for joining, guys. I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you tomorrow.